Like, Chromie won't die this game, right? At least she shouldn't. Not with Zarya. Not with Zarya. Just healing her all the time. Shielding her all the time. Giving her that extra buffer of health that she so desperately needs, right? It's gonna be impossible to kill. I'm so not looking forward to that. But it's not lost yet, of course. I still have a chance here. I feel kind of upset that I'm not the one banning. I feel like that means that I kinda suck at this game now, which is not a good feeling to have. We got the Illidan though. They got the Illidan though. That's fine with me. Look at our draft, by the way. So everyone just picked their heroes at the start of the game and they just stuck with them. Nobody changed at all. Nobody changed anything, and that's not the way to do it. Globe build. That way, if people stack for Chromie Burst, at least they will get healed a lot. And then if they don't stack, there will be regen globes that will still heal them a little bit, even though they don't actually like stand in the healing itself. That's one of the strong points of the W built on Alexstrasza, that circles of healing, your abundances become super powerful, but even if people avoid them, you can still get a little bit of healing from them on them, right? And also it buffs your other healing too. The abundance build isn't all about healing with abundances, right? You also get a lot more healing using your Gift of Life, because you have more health to spare. Like with the level 7 talent, Verdant Flourish, you always get a lot more health back from whatever's happening in the game, so you get to use your Gifts of Life way more often, so there is a little bit of synergy there. Actually, there is a lot of synergy there. It's not as good as having just free Gifts of Life everywhere, but it's still good enough. So Alarak and Zeratul are trying to get a quick 2 versus 1 gank top, probably versus Illidan, and that might just succeed with Alarak and Zeratul. They should be able to do that together. That is definitely a thing that can happen. So I would love to get those globes as much as possible. Okay, Golden took a little bit of a poke, but nothing too scary. I'm a little bit... feel like I'm lagging a little bit. So I will wait for Chromie to do her W. Okay, there we go. First globe. So it begins. Nobody is harassing Chromie, by the way. She's getting so many stacks. Stitches just missed the hook versus a static Chromie, so that's fun. But she just gave us a free globe. So that's very cool. Would be nice if Stitches killed himself there though, but what can you do? I'm gonna throw down another W here. Is that a kill? That's not a kill, is it? Doesn't seem like that's a kill. Nope. Damn, that sucks. Well, maybe you should not have picked Zeratul then. So like, he's gonna lose us the game pre-7, and we're gonna need to somehow make this work. What a great teammate. Give me the globe. There we go. Wonderful. All the globes are coming in. Can we break through that? Oh, that almost worked. So as Alexstrasza, you have an opportunity to use your Flame Buffet, or Flame Buffet, to get some extra damage on the enemies. Like, it will also do a crit if they are already burning from it. It will restore the mana, but it's also your biggest like mana spender. So you never really want to overuse it too much. Like, whenever you cast your Flame Buffets, make sure that they land first of all, and then make sure that they, like, when you cast it on the person who already has it, it gives a crit, a slow, and it refunds the cooldown. So do that as much as possible, because you need that mana. You really need that mana. Okay, patch up Golden. I will go Dragon form here. The Red Wolf should not have. Okay, he went back in, so that's cool. With the Dragon form, you are able to do so much healing. It's just crazy. Whenever going into the Dragon form, just use your abilities as fast as possible. Both of your healings, they are instant, and you should just like spam them out so that they go on the cooldown ASAP. And then after that, you get them back faster, and it's just nice. Everything is really good. Oh, he just gave up. I'm pretty sure he would have been able to escape that. Pretty sure he would be able to escape that if he just ran there. Maybe he didn't have his natural agility. That's why he kind of submitted to fate. But if he had it, he just ran that way and jump over it. He should be able to survive. I'm just gonna keep Gul'dan alive, make sure he sieges as much as possible. I still want some globes, so when you are done stacking your globes, by the way, that's where the fun begins. So first at 15 stacks, your abundances now heal more, 5% more health, which is a very solid amount of healing, by the way. And it's nothing to underestimate right there. And then when you get 25 globes, that's where you get that region globe spawning, and you become like this amazing synergistic hero for heroes like Diablo, for example, who has a talent that makes his globe healing incredibly OP. And then with Verdant Flourish you get more health, 700 health to yourself, right? It's amazing. Like you are just so damn sustaining. It's wonderful. And the other big part about playing Alexstrasza is that you want to be using your cooldowns very smartly. Like your Dragon Queen and your ultimate both should be used at just when you like need to use them. Like if you waste them at any point in time, you're really wasting your potential, because Alexstrasza is a really strong, overwhelming teamfight healer, right? So for every big teamfight that's going to happen, you want to be like, you want to make sure that you have your cooldowns ready, and you might even want to delay some teamfights as a team before you have your Alexstrasza's cooldowns. Okay, we got another globe here. That's fun. I always kind of have your Gift of Life ready for some snap healing. For the most part, especially when going W build, you should just be healing everybody with W's as much as possible, as opposed to other abilities. So just do that as much as possible. And there is also a very neat little trick that you can do as Alexstrasza was using your cooldowns. Okay, so when you have Cleansing Flame and your Dragon Queen at the same time, you should always start with using your Dragon Queen, because that makes your Cleansing Flame instant, first of all. And then if that was not enough, right? If that was not enough, it also makes it so that after you land with your Dragon Queen up and Cleansing Flame, just use, like, you go Dragon Queen, you immediately use your abilities, first of all, right? Like, you use your W, your Q, and then after you land, you have your Dragon Queen up, so you are tougher to kill, you still have that super healing, but what's even better is that you get all of the cooldowns still cooldown off of Alexstrasza while she is flying around in the Cleansing Flame, right? So when you land, you'll have another set of your WQ abilities ready, and that is huge, because that W healing, while being empowered, it heals for 35% health, I think. And not only that, it also it also has this bigger radius, much bigger radius, and that is just so damn powerful. So right here, I'm gonna just fly here. I'm gonna try to find ETC. There we go, found him. Alexstrasza OP. Then we land here. We used our WQ. Oh, Gul'dan went the wrong way, but you see how this works, right? This is so wonderful. Also, I need only 2 more globes. 2 more globes, and I'm done with my quest. And then I will be able to just just carry everything. Like with the region globes, you have just infinite sustain. You can siege forever, you can contest objectives forever. So try to finish this quest as soon as possible, because it just makes your whole team pretty much unkillable. And then if they have some synergy, then it's even better, right? Right here, we spawn a globe, everyone gets not only health but also mana, so you can even pair it up with another healer and then give mana to that another healer, and it's gonna be so overwhelming. I just love this build so much. It really makes a lot of sense on her. There we go, we are getting globes, so we are healing Zeratul even though he wasn't even inside the abundance. I don't know if it counts, by the way, I don't know if it counts in the like healing stats for like you spawning regen globes, because it would be difficult to count that, right? But it's nice, it's really good healing. Oh yeah, and another very well designed talent is the level 4 one, Surge of Vitality, that extra movement speed, because as Alexstrasza, right, because of how your healing functions, you kind of need people to sacrifice their mobility, like their ability to dodge things, in order to like to just relocate them into that healing well, and then they sacrifice maybe some damage, maybe they get hit in the process or something like that. So the fact that you give them movement speed after they give like that sacrifice, you give some movement speed back, so they can actually, like, it kind of negates the fact that they had to run into the circle and just waste time doing that, right? This was a very fast game, by the way. Oh my god. It was just a stomp. It was just a crazy stomp. But look at how much... Oh, you know what? You know why this was a stomp? Because they didn't have a healer. I don't know why they didn't pick a healer. Was Illidan last pick, really? But this is Master Hero League, guys. People not drafting healers, really showing the skill. And then, like, the fact that they really deserve to be like the top, what, 2% of the players, something like that. Yeah. Really nice. Really damn nice.